welcome back to another episode of Heels Up. I am Vlad St. Valentine, and with me, as always, is the only one who matters, Mr. Reggie Lincoln. How the fuck are you, sir?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good.
I'm
real
great.
Good.
I'm a little bit tipsy, so you know I'm feeling just fine, man.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, it's always
real
fun.
Yeah.
Always fun. So we start tonight with the WWE Thunderdome. One man enter, two man enter, one man leaves. No, it wasn't the type of Thunderdome you're thinking. We didn't have any what's her name? Rolling. What was her name?
Tina.
Yeah. No Tina Turner on this one.
No Tina Turner.
No Tina Turner Thunderdome style.
Nope.
No Master, no Blaster. I'm a little disappointed. I'm also just bitter because I didn't get tickets in time.
I know, right?
I was kind of hoping maybe I'd get them for SummerSlam. But
let's see what we can do.
I'll try, but once I saw there was just people hanging on their fucking webcams in seats, and it wasn't like a VR experience because they weren't very clear on what it was.
They weren't.
I was hoping it was going to be a VR thing because I've got a fucking Vive in there that I use for nothing but porn, man. I would totally love to use it for something else.
What kind of porn?
VR porn, man. What do you expect?
Can I try it?
So we start off the night with Vince McMahon introducing Thunderdome to all of us, which is kind of weird seeing all the faces in the crowd, kind of like, a bunch of Max Headrooms, but whatever. But he's interrupted by the Fiend pretty quickly, but we don't get very far in that. He comes out and they kind of do like a Marx Brother routine where they kind of mirror each other and walk back and forth, which whatever. But it doesn't go very far because God knows Vince ain't going to take a mandible claw.
No.
He's too afraid of the COVID shit, you know what I mean? He didn't want no one's hand in his mouth.
I'd be too afraid too.
Well, we saw when they had the Money in the Bank pay-per-view when AJ and them just crashed into his office. He didn't even touch anybody. He still squirted hand sanitizer on himself. So
that's true.
He's not going to have like Bray Wyatt's grody ass hand in his mouth. You know where that hand's been?
I don't. You had to remind me, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Just like you remind me, Ember Moon's married all the time. Take that, you son of a bitch. How's that feel? So Braun comes out pretty quickly to, I guess, kind of make the save. Maybe he's out there for Bray. They have a kind of a showdown, but then the Retribution shows up and ruins all good things like they normally do.
Yep.
But we have a moment where Bray kind of nods at Braun and Braun nods back. And you think, okay, the reunion's going to go on. Maybe Braun's back in the fold and they're going to destroy Retribution together. But Bray just gives him the little wave and he's lights out, he gone, leaving Braun to his own stuff. So I loved it, man. I thought it was good.
I liked it too, man.
And I hate Retribution, so.
Oh yeah,
with a violent passion.
Still a ridiculous gimmick. I swear, you don't use social justice things for wrestling gimmicks. I don't know where they got that idea from. But Retribution came in and just beat the crap out of Braun.
Overwhelmed him. Eventually, the locker room did spill out and come to his aid, and eventually they did overwhelm Retribution with the numbers, run him off. Afterwards, Sheamus and Big E kind of get into it. We go to commercial and come back, and we have a Big E versus Sheamus match. And the superstars are still kind of lying in the ring to get a little bit of protection from Retribution. But we won't see Retribution for the rest of the night, which fucking thank God.
Yeah.
So sick of this shit.
All right, so next up, we get into a match between Big E and Sheamus. Now, them two had some pretty steady heat against each other. Like, Big E trying to take on the role of a locker room leader. Sheamus, he's a little envious of him. They get into it, and now this match is going on, which I guess that's the first match of the night. Pretty much it's two big slabs of beef just beating the crap out of each other. It was just hard hitting through and through and through and through. Like, I loved it. Like, two big muscular men just beating the crap out of each other. This is what Vince asked for.
Do you like movies about gladiators?
Love them.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
So you were waxing on him how much you love two beefy naked men slamming into each other.
Well, they weren't naked. At least not completely.
Again, I always said, if the Celtic Warrior was really Celtic Warrior, he'd be doing this naked, covered in woad.
But yeah, it's just two big muscle guys beating the crap out of it, just hard hitting, back and forth, back and forth.
It was pretty good, actually, back and forth match. And then
a brawl happened between Corbin and Riddle. Yeah.
Sheamus was on top, about to hit the bro kick. Corbin and Riddle, who were again part of the superstars on the outside, making sure Retribution didn't come around. started brawling the outside because they have issues with each other.
And
which remarkably little Corbin tonight, thank God, because that guy is about as annoying as BS is.
Oh, I love Corbin. Big fan.
Yes.
But yeah, so with the brawl going on the outside, it distracted Sheamus a little bit, but just enough for Big E to get back up. Oh, there goes the manatee again.
Floating that ball.
Floating that ball.
Floating
and
that
it's the roll up. 1, 2, 3, Big E with the victory.
Getting that roll up finish because God knows we can't make someone look fucking strong in victory, except for later on tonight. Because it feels like the only person who's willing to actually lose clean these days is AJ Styles, and God bless him, that man is amazing. And
we'll get into that later.
I'm sorry, I'm just so disappointed with the roll up thing that I'm eager to jump forward to a victory in a match that was actually good, told a story throughout the night, had a good clean finish, was everything we kind of want out of wrestling, put on by two experts of the ring. Just saying. It was nice. It was a nice little treat in the face of everything else going on. So up next, we're going to have the tag team title match between Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik of the Lucha House Party versus Shinsuke. Fuck, I can't even do that right.
Shinsuke
Nakamura and Cesaro. I'm drinking, man. You can't expect me to do that many Shinsuke in a row and get it right. Like,
hey,
you're lucky I haven't pissed my sarong, mate. Up next, we got Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik of Lucha House Party versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It was a pretty good match because, again, Shinsuke and Cesaro work really, really well with the Lucha style, and they're really good at, planting and basing and working with those moves. But something I've noticed is Gran Metalik gets going fast sometimes, and he I wouldn't call it a botch, but he almost nearly botches some moves sometimes. Like, he went to hit a head scissors on Cesaro, but like his heels just kind of like touched the outside of his shoulders, got nowhere near grabbing the neck, and then he kind of like fell on his back. It's like, and Cesaro, God bless him, flipped with it and went with the move. But like even the commentary had to sell. It's like, I think he got all of that, and he kind of fell on himself. Oh, I hope he's okay. I think he hurt himself just as bad. Like, I don't think that was on purpose. I think that was just Gran Metalik getting excited that he was on television and going a little too fast for his own good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, that's the Lucha style, though, man. Just fast pace, flipping, all that good junk.
For all the spectacular stuff you get, and occasionally you're going to get stuff that's a little bit looser and not as tight as far as looking like a performance and looking clean. And I accept that with those guys. I'm not calling them out on it. It is what it is. All right, this match was, again, pretty good, but we get the same finish we always get. Manatee floating the ball right into the roll-up finish. Cesaro rolls up, who did he roll up? He rolled up Lince for the win. Yeah. Rolls up Lince for the 1, 2, 3. It was kind of a filler match, honestly. The most we got out of this was after the match, Lince and Kalisto kind of got into it. Lince pushes Kalisto down. So we're getting some kind of tension between the Lucha House Party. But honestly, it feels a little rushed and it feels a little artificial, especially with Kalisto just coming back.
Yeah, and then, if the Lucha House Party splits up, tell me out there who's going to care.
Well, who's going to care? What else are you going to do with them?
No, I want to know in the comments, if someone's going to comment, who gives a damn if the Lucha House Party splits up?
Nobody watches this. No one's going to comment.
Fuck. Well, it was worth the shot, wasn't it?
That's why I don't have to say earmuffs when I say like, fuck, shit, damn, hell, piss, cunt, titties. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Shit.
Brandon, you watch your fucking mouth.
I'll fucking comment.
So after this, we go backstage and Jeff Hardy's getting worked on by a trainer. We'll find out at some point in time that during the Retribution attack, AJ Styles took it upon himself to kick Jeff in the leg when he wasn't looking. So that's why he's back in the trainer, getting his knee checked on throughout the night, leading up to the Intercontinental title match later. So we get a quick segment backstage with Mandy Rose kind of pleading for a friendship with Sonya.
Sonya been through a lot, man. She really has. Like,
don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care about any of this. Oh, as far as the storyline goes, no. Sonya Deville as a person, my heart goes out to with all the shit she goes for. And later on, she'll put a stipulation in the match, which we'll cover later.
Yeah, we definitely will.
I hope she loses now because the woman I think deserves some time off.
Yeah, I feel like we put our prediction video out early soon.
I'm the one that has to edit these damn things. All right, it came out when it needed to come out.
Yeah. Hey. And power to you.
Cheers. All right. Mandy basically pleads their friendship. And again, we'll get Sonya answering this later. After this, though, we do get, hold on, let me check my notes.
We get Sasha and Bailey.
Okay, yeah. Up next, we get the Sasha and Bailey Beat the Clock challenge, where both of them are going to have to face Naomi, and whoever beats her quicker
defends their title second.
Yeah, whoever takes the longest to beat Naomi has to defend their title first against Asuka at SummerSlam. So
yes,
interesting because Bailey and Sasha, always just being on the same page. But of course, this is going to lead to a little bit of animosity because they're trying to, they're jockeying for position.
Exactly. So it starts off with Naomi interrupting them first of all, and she calls them out. She says she'll take on both of them.
Gives them a nice double drop kick, sends them out of the ring, go to commercial break, come back, and we got Sasha versus Naomi to start off.
Naomi?
What do you want from me, man? You're lucky I'm standing, mate. Naomi, when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'm sorry, man. That felt nice. It felt right.
I've been working out.
It smells good, too.
Yeah, I took a shower 3 days ago. So
like shea butter and sex.
We get into Naomi versus Sasha Banks first. And it's a good back and forth. Sasha Banks just finished her off with a bank statement.
Eventually she does. She gets her locked in the bank statement in the middle of the ring.
In 3 minutes and 39 seconds.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
I wrote it down somewhere and I can't find it. Hold on. I'm drunk, and so reading my own chicken scratch double is really, really, really hard. Hold on. I'm not even on the right page, man. Hold on. We got it. Okay. Wait. Yep, 339 is right. Go ahead.
Yes. So afterwards, Bailey runs in, try to get a cheap head start to beat the clock because she has to beat Naomi in less than 3 minutes and 39 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But unfortunately, the power of Bailey and her dominating, overpowering, like John Cena-like abilities in the ring were no power for Naomi's ass.
That rear view right there.
Boom! Rear view out of nowhere. That's the new fucking RKO.
Great finisher.
Amazing finisher. Knocks her right the fuck out. Naomi actually wins this one after losing one to Sasha. So apparently she's pulling a Seth Rollins from, was it the SummerSlam when he lost to John Cena, then beat Sting because people hate Sting in the WWE for some reason. That still makes me sad. Let's not talk about it. All right, anyway, but Naomi beats Bailey, so Bailey's going to have to defend her title first against Asuka. So it looks like your prediction's looking a little bit better than mine at this point.
I know, right? This is looking good. But afterwards, Asuka comes out, cut this amazing promo, even though I didn't understand what she was saying because I don't speak Japanese. I'm sorry. I'll try to learn my foreign languages better. And Sasha Banks went over to try to attack her. Didn't work. Asuka kicked her right in the damn head. Oh, fuck. And then she runs after Bailey, gives her a little beating, and Bailey runs off with her belts, but leaves Sasha laying on the floor on the ramp. I see the animosity coming now. With that being said, we got Bailey going up first against Asuka, and then Sasha, which means my prediction is going to come out right.
Yeah, your odds are looking a little better, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll swerve us. You know how they don't like to do things that are obvious because, they're bastards that way. They're like Ryan Johnson. They just want to, swerve expectations for swerving expectations' sake.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. So that's an easy shot, but fuck you. All right.
Your load is an easy shot, huh?
Only when I'm looking at the naked pictures your mom sent me.
Oh, she don't send pictures, asshole.
You're right. I got them on Snapchat. So after Asuka beats down the champs a little bit, which doesn't bode well from her because anytime you look strong in a go-home show, you're always going to lose, but it is what it is. We get Sonya Deville backstage, and Dana Brooke kind of comes up and tries to give her some condolences with some of the things that have been happening, if you guys have been reading the news with the stalker and stuff. But Sonya's like, I don't need your fucking sympathy, and just bitch slaps her and calls her
the hell out of her.
And then calls her disrespectful for even trying to give her sympathy, which honestly, which I think was a cool way of giving Sonya some heat back for some real life shit. You know what I mean? She's like, nah, fuck this. I'm not going to let anything make me weak. I'm not going to let anything deter me from being who I am. And I think this was not only a necessary segment, but a pretty well executed one. I liked it.
She just earned her BMF tag.
Yep. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, she earned her BMF tag today.
Whoop. We're good. You keep talking.
So after that, we go to Sonya Deville going onto the ramp, and she cuts a promo. Changing the stipulations of the match, actually.
Yeah, it's basically a loser leaves town, Texas death match sort of thing. No, the loser quits WWE because Sonya says she's sick of looking at Mandy. She doesn't want to be friends with her. She's sick of it. You know, obviously very emotional, but I think this will be a good way to ride Sonya off television for a while.
So, which makes whoever picked Mandy, to win, makes our prediction look even better.
Suck it, Caden. Not really. You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, you're good,
we miss
Katie.
you, buddy.
We love you, Katie.
After this, we had a quick promo with Nikki Cross backstage, kind of just looking down the camera, talking about Alexa Bliss, how she's worried about her. She's noticed some changes in her. Not a whole lot here, but just kind of keeps leading towards the storyline of the Fiend and Alexa Bliss stuff, which honestly I wish we got more of this week, but hopefully we get some more of it at SummerSlam, and I hope it keeps going. So it was what it was. It kept it fresh in our mind for this week since they didn't have anything planned this week.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, so we go into the main event. Well, the last match. Yeah.
Oh shit, it was. Fuck, we got a little wrestling this night, didn't we?
It kind of did. But yeah, we go into the main event. Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Awesome match.
Well, yeah, the storyline here, obviously, they've been playing up all night, was AJ's attack earlier on Jeff's injured knee. So AJ works the knee for most of the match.
Yeah, AJ looked strong, like very strong. He looked like the dominant one throughout the match.
Well, that's because of the knee injury. He looked like the clever heel who was working an angle the entire time. AJ's always looked smart. AJ is very good about, even when he's going to a match knowing he's going to lose, making himself looking great in defeat. I mean, look how, did you think any less of a match with the Undertaker match at WrestleMania?
No, he looked great in that match.
No, he looked good. He had his buddies all show up. He had plans. He had plots. He had stuff going on. He was still kind of devious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, AJ's a smart guy. He really is.
So even when he doesn't come up as the winner, it's like a good villain, like in a comic book story. As long as the storyline's good enough and he looks clever enough and pushes the hero to the limit, he can beat as much as we want to, as long as he can keep coming back and still be fine. Which
is what happened. Mm-hmm. He had that. Jeff Hardy had the brace exposed.
Now, I will say that what happened at the beginning of this match, I said, I bet they're going to give Jeff the belt so that Thunderdome is a big deal for its first night, didn't I?
You did say that. Smart man. Because guess what happened? Jeff kicked him with the knee brace on. The knee brace hit him.
Well, AJ had him in the Styles Clash, and Jeff hit that knee brace right into his head. And then, as you said,
twist of fate.
He struggles his gimpy ass up to the top rope.
Swanton bomb right there. 1, 2, 3. We have a new IC champion.
1, 2, 3, new IC. All right. Not a bad match overall, man. It was pretty good. I'm glad to see Jeff get the belt. He needs, again, like I said a while back, one more substantial run with the belt before he's done. Or before he, fucks off to AEW with his brother or whatever he's going to do.
Yeah. I
just wish they'd stop playing up the whole I broke my drug struggle thing. Just let Jeff live his life and not keep reminding him of that shit, guys. For fuck's sake, man. You're going to make him relapse just doing that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, then we go into the Firefly Funhouse.
Firefly Funhouse is up next, which was, it was what it was. It was, he had the puppets recreate the Brave Braun scene, which was not that interesting. And I kind of thought this would be a throwaway thing. But then one of the coolest things that's ever happened at Firefly Funhouse ever happened. And I'm not talking about the beatdown.
No.
It's about with the one line that if you blinked, you would have missed it, that Bray utters before the beatdown.
What took you so long?
Bray knew that beating was coming. He expected it, and it was part of the plan.
That's some spooky stuff, man.
That's spooky as shit, because everything that happens afterwards, even though Braun is dominating Bray, he throws him off the thing, and Bray gets carted off for a little while. It was obviously all part of the plan, because Bray's like, what took you so... Dude, that's great. Bray Wyatt is the master of telling a story right now. Kudos to him.
Hall of Famer indeed.
All right, you keep talking about Drew being in movies. Bray needs to write movies when he's done.
The Fiend needs to have his own horror series.
Blumhouse presents The Fiend. I'm down.
I'm down with it, man.
So pretty cool. They're about to cart the Fiend or Bray Wyatt's ass off, but then they keep telling the ambulance, go, why aren't you going? But like the long shot shows that the fucking bay door is down. They can't get out the damn door. So it's like, maybe if you open the fucking door, they can leave, but whatever. The ambulance backs up, the lights inside turn red, and the Fiend jumps out and he sticks his tongue out through the mask, which was kind of goofy.
That was.
And he laughs and we go off the air.
But I'm pretty sure it scared the hell out of some kids.
Oh yeah, that's what's intended for. I know I'm a 30-year-old man talking about fucking wrestling, so I don't have much room to complain about what's childish and what isn't. But I didn't find this too bad. I liked it, and I want to see more of it. And I'm definitely glad that it all seems like it's playing into the Fiend's hands because, as I said, I don't think Braun needs to beat the Fiend. I don't think, other than that fluke of Goldberg, which never should have happened, I don't think you need to beat the Fiend for a long time.
No.
Not even Roman at WrestleMania this time. I think it needs to be a year or two down the road before that guy ever sees a clean.
And if the Fiend ever loses, it needs to be by disqualification or a count out or something. Not a pinfall.
When you finally beat him by that, like that, because you do need to eventually. Eventually someone has to vanquish the monster. But it needs to be one of those, you beat him 1, 2, 3, and then the lights go out, and then he appears up behind you and drags you. Because that's where Jason and Freddy movies end.
Yeah.
You may win, but then, you go to that denouement, everyone's relaxed and cozy, and then fucking Freddy.
You might win the battle, but you're not winning this war.
Then Freddy grabs you and drags you through a window, and you turn into a mannequin. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. We will see you, we'll see you probably Monday night. We'll probably try and get a video to you guys out with our SummerSlam review. And then again, we'll get you Monday Night Raw review. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe. And send more alcohol.
Party foul, man.
I'm so sad.
Oh, I still got mine.
Son of a bitch. We had a guest producer tonight that's helping us out since Caden's been gone. My boy Brandon.
It's not Caden.
Now, I've known Brandon for years. We've been so close. We've been like family. We come on screen, just say hi to us, man. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Like brothers, like family, dude. And you just met Reggie, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. What's up, man?
Fuck is this shit?